Hey guys, day 2 here at the pond. I'm here a little bit earlier today. Just saw a huge flock of geese sitting on the water, so I'm pretty excited about that. Bummed I'm gonna spook them off. It's setting up the blind though, but really excited to put what I learned last time into play this time and see if we can't get some better bird photos. Let's go. Surprised how long these birds have stayed on the water. About halfway to my spot and they still haven't jumped off. Dawn here, and a lot of the geese busted off. Thankfully not because of me. There's dog barking and spooked some of them off, but there's still about a half dozen, maybe a dozen on the far edge of the pond, so hopefully we'll get a crack at them flying off as soon as it gets bright enough here. I mean, they need to be quiet, so stay tuned. Shortly after all the geese flew off, a pair of wood ducks dropped in, a drake and a hen. So I've been doing a couple video shots of them. Still a bit too far away for stills. Not too long after that, 2 more showed up. Another drake and another hen. And they are currently on the very far side of the pond, maybe 80 yards. Kind of around the bend a little bit too, so there's not a whole lot of action I can even do right now. I'm super happy I moved my blind from the first day. I can see more of the pond right now, and gives me a better idea of what's going on the water, so I don't have to gas and scooch over to my truck because I think I'm missing something. No teals this morning, which was kind of sad. Super early, maybe 10 minutes before shooting light, I heard a group of ducks. Now, I'm not good enough to tell you what they were. All I heard was kind of some like quacking, a little bit of that wing whistle. Hey guys. First of all, let me apologize about the audio. I'm still learning, so you'll have to deal with it. And I hope I caught all my stories because today was pretty fun. Wood ducks decided to come back and then left, and then they come back, and then they left, and then they come back. And I think I ended up with some really neat photos. I am super excited to get them in the computer and see what they actually look like. But I think today was a huge success compared to the first day. You can see my blind over here has just that tiny little window versus last time I had this huge section wide open. You know, I don't know why I did the big window. Actually, I do. It's because I'm a tree stand guy. I like to see everything going on, and I just hate being cooped up in this tiny little blind with only one tiny little window to look through. Even though that's the best for, you know, seeing wildlife, and them not seeing you, I think is the critical part. But today had its hurdles. Because of the tiny little window, the ducks were kind of coming and going up and down the bank, and a lot of times they would kind of just leave my sight line. So I had to get up and move the tripod, and a lot of times that it never spooked them off the water, which was really cool, but it did make them uncomfortable, so they swam across the way, far enough away that it wasn't really a decent shot. I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit longer. I mean, the ducks are coming and going, so who knows what they're gonna do next. I always have to have my eye on the water here and make sure they don't land while we're talking. But super fun day, and I have a couple ideas of what to do different next time. I'm not sure what that's gonna be, but I think having windows at different spots. I just need a lineup. Now that I have an idea of where the ducks like to go, I think this blind right here in this spot is a good location. But just making things a little bit more flexible without having to move around too much would be a game changer. Also, a longer lens. I still want a longer lens, but we'll save that for another year. If you guys like what I'm doing, and maybe buy a couple photos. I don't know. You'll help me get that longer lens.
One of the big challenges I've had to deal with today is whether to do photo or video. And obviously I'm making this YouTube video, so I've got to have some footage, but I'm a photographer by trade, and I think I would die if I didn't have some really sick still photos of these wood ducks. So I've been picking my battles. I think I've done an okay job of splitting the difference. A couple photos here, a couple videos there. Time will tell, but I'm super happy with what I've got, and this is so much fun. If you have never done this before and you have a camera, it's kind of research, kind of fun, but just sit in the blind, just watch these animals. Like, it's the best way to learn what time they're dropping in, when they're dropping in, where on the pond they like to sit. I've been learning so much about these wood ducks. It's really cool, and come hunting season, hopefully I can bag one. Time will tell.
I wanted to show you my setup. Here in the blind I've got my 70-200 with a 2x teleconverter on a Nikon D850. Not the best camera for low light. The high megapixel count really messes with the ISO. But here's the blind, just a simple little pop-up. Ducks didn't really seem to care that it wasn't grassed up, and I might do that in the future, but probably not. It's a lot of work. As for the rest of the pond, here is the area I set up last time, about right here. And today the ducks were swimming around this little nook quite a bit, so that wouldn't be a horrible spot to go. But if you remember, I got a little antsy because I couldn't see the rest of the pond. And the wood ducks did love this little point right here. So they spent a lot of time kind of feeding around there, back around this bend. They hung out there a lot. They swam down the shoreline here, down the shoreline here, all over the place. So really, I don't know if there's a bad spot to set up. But here's what we did. I loved it. It was a ton of fun. I cannot wait to show you guys what we got, and I cannot wait to come back and do some more. All in all, I had a blast today. I cannot recommend this enough. Just get out in the woods, look at the animals you're going after, learn them, listen to them, just watch what they do when nobody's around, and just enjoy nature. Get outside, have fun. Beautiful day. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.